focusing on the shoulders. So this is going to be great if you need a little break from maybe the computer or your phone or whatever you've been doing that's making you feel a bit tight around the neck and shoulders. So without further ado, I shall see you on the mat. So we're going to start in seated, and it will be handy to have a strap or a belt. So if you haven't got one, just pause the video and just grab one. And then from there, we're going to start with some neck and shoulder mobilization. So just soften the shoulders down, lengthen up through the spine. Let's take a moment to connect to our bodies and our breath. So inhaling wide and full. Exhaling, emptying the lungs, finding that subtle connection with the core. And just enjoying how the breath just stops everything. In time, we can just become completely at peace and at one with our present moment. So keep that lovely breath going, and for this next bit you can close your eyes if it feels more comfortable. We're going to do some neck stretches. So before we get going, just place your finger on your chin. I just want you to push it back in space, so it will feel like the back of the throat's coming towards the back of the neck. Now while we do the neck exercises, really make a conscious effort of keeping that position. Alright, which is the reverse of kind of what we normally do. And it just helps to get your posture a little bit better, and which will help you ease any shoulder or neck tension or pain you may be suffering from. Alright, so from here, let's do 3 yeses. So as you exhale, chin to chest, and then inhale. Come on up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale up. One more. And then come back to neutral, and then exhale. No to one side, inhale center. No to the second side, inhale center. And again, just moving with your breath. One more time. And then finally, ear to shoulder. Inhale center. Ear to other shoulder. And do that 2 more times each side. Just moving with the breath. And then I'm going to add one more on. You may want to open your eyes and watch this one. We're going to drop the chin to the chest. And then we're going to take the chin to one shoulder. And then you're just going to say no while you're here. This is a great relief for the side neck muscles. It really does help to release any tension. And then chin to chest. And then take it to the other shoulder. And exactly the same. You may find some cracks, creaks. It's all good. It's all loosening it up. And then chin to chest, and then come back to neutral. Open your eyes if they're not open already. Let's do some quick shoulder rolls in one direction. So it doesn't matter. So we're going to reverse them. And then go the other way. Okay, and then we're going to grab our strap. or tie or whatever you got to hand. I'm going to do some shoulder flossing. So change the cross of your leg to the non-habitual one. And then take the belt quite wide. You can always shorten the grip once you get going after a few reps. It's very, very simple. All we're going to do is pull the belt apart, take an inhale, bring it above our heads, and then exhale, keeping the arms straight, bring the belt back. Inhale, come up over the head, and then exhale in front. Let's do that again. Inhale up, exhale back, inhale up, exhale down. Now make sure that your chest doesn't stick out, especially as you bring the arms back. When we have tight shoulders, that's one of the areas where we compensate. So gently pull the bottom tips of the rib cage inwards as you do this, and it will keep your chest under control. We've got one more, maybe shorten the gap if you feel your shoulders are starting to, feel a little bit more mobile. Okay, and then from there, keep the belt, then take it in our right hand, bring it up above our head, bend the elbow, draw it back towards behind your head, take the left arm out, and let's come into Gomukhasana. Alright, you might not need the belt, absolutely fine, but it's there just in case you're having a sticky shoulder day. So pull the left arm bone back in space and draw your right elbow straight up towards the ceiling. Should feel really, really good. If it doesn't, that means you're going into it too harshly. So, please do use the belt, and then you can actually enjoy the pose a little bit more. Release. Shake it out a little bit. Let's take it to the other side. So, left elbow up, and then take the right arm behind, walk the fingers towards each other, use the belt or not. 3 breaths. And again, make sure you're drawing down through your front ribs, okay? Don't let them jut out. And just be truthful to how your shoulders are feeling. Remember, there's no right or wrong, and yoga's all about just MOTing your body so that it feels a little bit better. Okay, release, well done. Put the belt to one side, and then let's come into all fours. Alright, so let's just do a few cat-cows. So inhale, pull the chest forward, exhale to round, and again inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, round, inhale, and then next time we're going to curl the toes under and come into a downward facing dog. Walk it out, and then take a look to the front. Let's inhale, let's take a walk to the front, take an exhale to fold, and then inhale, root to rise. Okay, so we're going to get going quite quickly. So exhale, take a fold. Inhale, come to a halfway lift, and then bring your arms into a Y shape. So we're going to have a breath here. So really pull the hip creases up, draw the front ribs in, and really extend through the fingers. And take a T. And then take a W. Alright, take a Y again. And with an exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right leg back. I'm going to come up into a crescent lunge. So inhale, the arms up high. All right, so squeeze the inner the inner thighs together, drop the tailbone down, pull the hip creases in and up, soften the front ribs in. And then we're going to do a little flow just to continue opening up through the chest. So on your exhale, imagine that you're pushing the shoulder blades towards the front of the chest. Bend the elbows, coming into cactus arms, and then inhale, come back to center. We've got 2 more of those. Exhale and inhale. 1 more. Exhale and inhale. Take an exhale, hands to the floor. Step back into plank. And then exhale, drop the knees and the chest all the way to the floor. Take the fingers apart. We've got 3 floating cobras. So press the toes and the pubic bone down, curl the tailbone under, and then really draw the inner shoulder blades together and loop the outer shoulder blades towards your armpits, and just feel that engagement of your mid-back, the opening of your chest. Next exhale, let's come down, and then let's flow the last 2 with the breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. And then inhale, let's walk it to the front. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, let's come into that halfway lift little sequence. So we're starting in a Y. So I want you to really loop the shoulder blades around towards your under armpit chest area. So you're not getting it all in the upper neck. Take a T, plugging the arm bones into the socket, reach through the fingers, and then take a double. Squeeze the elbows towards your side waist. All right, inhale, take a W. Sorry, a Y. And then exhale to fold. Inhale, step the left leg back this time and come into a crescent lunge. All right, so set yourself up so you're nice and strong. Good connection with your core, scissoring those inner thighs together. And then when an exhale comes in, you're simply opening your heart to the ceiling. Inhale, come on up. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Take an inhale, find your plank. And then let's do those floating cobras again. So drop the knees and the chest. Bring the fingers wide. Inhale up. So you get a bit higher this time. Inhaling up and press the elbows down towards the floor. Keep your neck nice and free. We've got 1 more. Lovely. Exhale, down dog. All right, and then from here, let's inhale the right leg up high. And exhale, step it through. So we're going to come into a side angle position. So you're going to spin the back foot flat. And be careful because your right hip will want to bump out. So squeeze everything to the midline. And then you can decide where you put your right hand, whether it's on the floor, or you can pop up to your elbow, or you can keep it on the inside or outside of your leg. All right, you choose what's going to work for you. And then we're going to take the left arm on the back just for a moment and pull open the heart. Keep the legs nice and strong. All right, and then from there, we're going to sweep the arm forward on an exhale. And then inhale, take it up and back. So exhale. Inhale. 1 more time. Exhale. Inhale and reach up. Find that space in the chest. Keep the legs working. You can look down, you can look ahead, or you can look up at the ceiling. Just do whatever feels good for your neck. Lovely, and then come down. well done. Take a runner's lunge and then step back into downward facing dog. Do that to the other side. So inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Spin the back foot flat. And choose whichever arm position is going to work for you today. Right, so make sure that your legs are working and that you're scissoring the inner thighs together. And then take the right hand, place it on your lower back, open up through the top shoulder, the top front chest. And then take an exhale, sweep the arm forward. Inhale, draw that lovely circle. Really feel it in the arm bone. I want you to feel that you're getting a sense of space there with every inhale. So take your time. We've got one more. And then we're holding it. Lovely, bring the hands down. Come back into your runner's lunge. Take an inhale. Find plank pose. And then take it through your vinyasa. So knees, chest to the floor to cobra or a chaturanga to up dog. And then exhale. Downward facing dog. Okay, from here, drop the knees and come down onto the belly. I'm going to do some little stretch openers. Let's start off with a stretch opener and a back bend. All right, so we're going to come into bow. We'll do half bow to begin with. So find Sphinx. And then bend your right leg. And then take your right hand and reach back. Center yourself up again. And then kick the foot back. So you get a stretch in the front of your right chest. Now, if you can't reach the right hand, then what you can do is you can loop your belt. Place the loop around your foot and use the strap as an arm extension. Okay, release. And let's try the other side. So we want to get the feeling that you're creating some space in the front chest, as well as getting a nice back bend as well. All right, release. So you can stay here and do half bow again, or if you're going to come and join me for the full shape, and come down and grab both ankles. Draw the inner thighs together. And then take an inhale, exhale, and then with your next inhale, kick the feet back to lift the chest and the thighs off the floor. Okay, come on down, release, well done. All right, so resting crocodile by bending the elbows. Rest your forehead on top of your hands. Let it all go, the effort. And then from here we're going to come into another chest stretch. So bring the right arm out at shoulder height. And then bring your left hand just by your side. You're going to use that to push yourself onto your right side. Okay, so you can rest your head on the floor. You might want to pop it on a pillow or a cushion. All right. And then if you want a little bit more, just bend the left leg and place it flat on the floor. And breathe. This is quite a strong stretch for the front of your chest. So don't forget to breathe. Guide the tailbone towards the heel of your bottom leg, just to take out any excess lower back curve. Alright, and then release. Come on to your belly, and we'll take it to the other side. So take the left arm this time, and then we're going to roll to the left side. Using the right hand as our pivot, you can bend through the right leg. Breathe. All right, lovely, release. Roll it back. I'm going to lift a bit to try and avoid the mic. Come back into crocodile. And then take the arms by your side, push yourself up and back. We're just going to do a nice, easy twist before we come into Shavasana. So take a child's pose. Knees wide, big toes together, caterpillar. The arms out in front of you, spiral those upper arms under. Relax the head, relax the neck. Take a couple of breaths here. And then we're going to release the left hand. And you're going to thread it behind the right, come into a child's pose. Thread the needle, resting left shoulder, left ear to the floor. Keep pulling up through the hip creases so you get a sense of lengthening along the whole of your back from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. Alright, release, come back to center, take a breath. And then we're going to do exactly the same thing on the other side. So just take the right hand behind the left arm. Breathe deep into the kidneys, into the back body. Feeling the space at the back of the heart with every inhale. Lovely, come back to center. Take a breath in your child's pose one last time. And we're going to come onto our backs for Shavasana. So roll yourself down there. Oh. Straighten out the legs, let the feet flop out, and then just grab hold of the sides of the mat and just use it to guide your shoulder blades away from the ears so they really feel like they're connected to the floor. Open your palms up. Start connecting with your breath and your body. And let each exhale start to melt your body into the floor. So we're going to be here for a minute or two. And then I will bring you out. But if you've got time to stay in Shavasana for a bit longer, then please do. Just to give your body a chance to rest, recover, absorb everything that you've done. toes and your fingers. Add on any other movement which feels right for you. And when you're ready, bend the knees, keep feet flat on the floor, or alternatively, draw the knees to the chest. And then take yourself over into fetal position just for a moment. Your eyes are closed, you can open them now. And then gently bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position for you. Then let's finish this one off. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra. Take an inhale, reach up high. Exhale, press the air away. Bring it back to your heart center. Thank you so much for joining me. Well done, everybody. See you next